Nobody is going to promote your brand like you're going to promote your brand. So as far as getting into
me, can you focus on me?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. Okay, so this video is a notary update. So this video won't be long or anything like that. Hold on, let me adjust y'all down a little bit. I'm currently in my office, but this video won't be long or anything. I just want to give some updates and advice. So I've been seeing some comments on my previous notary videos. The one was from, I believe, January of 2022, and I made one in April of 2022. So I know in the video one was talking about fees for notary. Oh, first let me go back a little bit. I am a notary public and loan signing agent for the state of New Jersey. South Jersey to be exact, not North Jersey. I did hear North Jersey rules tend to be a little different, not too different, but I did hear as far as like notary rules, as far as like South Jersey and North Jersey, which I don't understand, but I did hear things are a little bit different. For North Jersey, unfortunately, I don't know what all your rules are, but you would have to, of course, search for your rules. So I've been a notary public since May of 2021. So let's just talk about a couple things. So I know in my previous videos, like I said, if I know how to link them, I will definitely link them. But going back, so I know in my video, I think when I was talking about the fees, just because I've been getting comments on those, I'm gonna touch on those first. So I've been getting messages or like comments about FYI, just to let you know that the fees are still $250. Thank you for that, and I do know that a lot of things, a few things have changed with Notary Public. Like I said, I became a Notary Public in May 2021. Those videos were made January of 2022 and April of 2022. So therefore, I'm just doing an update just because of some of the comments that I've been getting. Before they've been changing things since I became commissioned in May of 2021, a few things have definitely changed. When I became notary public, we didn't have to take an exam. So now I hear that you do have to take an exam. So I didn't have to take an exam when I became commissioned. It was more so passing a background check and yeah, pretty much it. Passing a background check, and then you had to be sworn in. So did that, got sworn in, and then I came across loan signings. Didn't know that you could be a loan signing agent with notary, with being a notary public. So then that's when I did take the National Notary Association Notaries Essentials course and passed. And I also took the loan signing agent course by Mark, from Mark. Now I'm be honest with you, I went to title companies and title offices, and they wanted my certifications. They were more so worried about the National Notary Association more than Mark's certification, or course, should I say. So when I say I put together packets, I was putting together packets of my commission, my errors and omissions insurance was in my packet, and also my certifications. So later on, I did stop putting together my packets with Mark's course certification in there, because a lot of people honestly didn't know what that was. They were more so worried about the National Notary Association. So National Notary Association, NNA, I'm just going to say NNA equals National Notary Association if you're new here or want to learn about Notary Public. So you can take his course if you want to, but honestly, a lot of people didn't know about his course or don't know about his course. The NNA holds more weight than his course. That's just that. NNA holds value over his course. So if you want to take it, you can take it. but I'm pretty sure we all know how to write email templates, and we know how to market ourselves and market our business. So as far as taking his course, the ball is in your court. Yeah, I'm not going to really speak too much on that. So of course, my commission expires in May of 2026. So therefore, when I was reading, and let me go back a little bit. So New Jersey Notary Public Manual. This printed out, well, I'm going to say this was updated October 22nd, 2021. So I became commissioned in May. So there was a book before this book. So as far as the fees, I'm just going to go back to the fees real quick. There was talk that they were going to move it up to $5. So that's why I mentioned the $5 in my other videos. I'm assuming they didn't want to move it up to $5. So therefore it stayed to $250. Like I said, a lot has changed. We didn't have to have the manual to keep your signatures in, even though as soon as I got commissioned, I bought my manual, just because I just feel like if you don't have a manual, how can you ever refer back to anything that you did? I'm also in the healthcare field, so we're very big on documentation. If you didn't document it, it didn't happen. So I'm thankful for New Jersey putting it in place now that we have to have manuals, but at first we didn't have to, which was like crazy to me, but whatever. I bought my own manual before it became like a thing that you had to have it. So yeah, so this is like your Bible for Notary Public. Sorry if you can't see it, but this is like your Holy Bible. Honestly, seriously. I actually carry this with me when I'm going to do signings. So I just want to talk a little bit, because this video is not going to be long. I'm already at 6 minutes. I don't want it to be overdrawn, but I just want to touch on a couple of things and a couple comments that I've been getting. I got some comments like, with the interest rate and everything being how it is, do you think it's worth being a notary public or a loan signing agent? So we offer services. So our business is a service business, right? So just like any and all businesses, we have to market ourselves, whether that's social media, whether that's Google business page, whether that's on your car, having your pictures on your car to let people know that you do general notary work. GNW. I'm just gonna say GNW, so I'm not getting too tongue-tied. So it's more so, I would say it's more so up to you. Like, the ball is in your court as far as like how hard are you going to go for your business. You know what I mean? Like, my business is called Operation Signing. So for Operation Signing, we have a Google business page, which is free, just to let y'all know. That means go get your one if you want to do this seriously. We have a Google business page. We have an Instagram page. We also have business cards. I'm actually signed up with I would say maybe like 20 sign-in services. Now, when it comes to sign-in services and getting yourself out there, getting your business out there, you want to make sure that your profiles are complete. A completed profile is better as far as like notifications coming to your phone or people contacting you, or maybe they just might contact you because you're in their area of where they're looking for a notary public for. Now, I am going to say a lot of sign-in services, they do have like a preferred notary, which means like if their preferred notary can't do the signing that day, they'll kind of like send out a blast text or a blast email to other notary publics in their area. And pretty much with sign-in services, a notification comes to your phone, text messages come to your phone. It's like first come, first serve, honestly. So it's all in the fingers. So it's like how fast you going to get to the sign-in and things like that. So definitely sign up for sign-in services. I was getting some comments about how do we sign up for sign-in services. So for me, I joined a Facebook group. So I joined a Facebook group, and then the Facebook group, I believe it was a loan signing system Facebook group, and they actually have in the files in the Facebook group, under the files, there was like a sign-in service list of like over 100 like sign-in services. So actually comment down below and tell me, how do you feel if I come up with my sign-in services? Because a lot of the sign-in services lists, honestly, a lot of the sign-in services that were on that list was like in California and stuff like that. And some of them were in commission. Were in commission. Some of them were still in business. Excuse me. And some of them were out of business. So just comment down below. Let me know. I might do an updated list, but to be honest with y'all, it probably won't be like 100. It'll be like a couple. One of the sign-in services that I can say that I do get business from, sorry y'all, is what is it called? I'm sorry y'all, hold on, I just drew a blank. It's called Bank Serve, and now that's a nationwide notary services. Now I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Can y'all see that? But that's what it's called. But for Bank Serve, you actually have to take an exam for them. Now a lot of the sign-in services, they do want you to have errors and omissions insurance, and they want you to have a certain amount of errors and omissions insurance. If I'm not sure, I have the 100K errors and omissions insurance just because it's my business and it's me working it. So I felt like more was required because it's my business. And I think some sign-in services, I forget what the minimum is, don't quote me, but you can look when you like go to sign up with their services. They have like different requirements for their services. So yeah, just like all businesses, when it comes to give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. So where was I last at? Oh, do you think it's worth becoming a notary or doing the loan signings? I think it's all about like how you're going to market your, honestly, how you going to market your business. Like I know like, okay, so simple. So I know this guy, if I ever need anything, any advice, he's been doing notary for way longer than I've been doing it, right? And he's also a realtor too. So he has it like, he has his signs on his car. He has his, I'm not sure like what's the protocols for New Jersey having the signs on the car. Don't know if it's legal, not legal. I never really looked into that. So yeah, anyway, he has his signs on his car. So he said his general notary work takes care of his what did he say? Like his administration costs. So whether that's like a payment app that he has on his phone, his general notary work takes care of that. Now mind you, he's also a realtor, so notary work and real estate go hand in hand. So being as though your business, you can market yourself to like different people and sign up with sign-in services, but you figure he has to sign in his car. Not sure if he's an Instagram guy because he's kind of older, but he has his signs on his car. He also has a Facebook page now, and he also has a Google business page. So you have to think all these factors, and being as though we pretty much have kind of like a referral based business, right? So if somebody's looking for a notary public, you know, some notary, you know, a lot of places do offer notary public services. I wouldn't say not too much free. I be seeing people say like, yeah, UPS offers it for free. And that's not true. I went to UPS because I needed something notarized myself, and I still had to pay a fee. So I'm not sure why people say yeah, they offer it for free. Or you see, just join. Another thing is join Facebook groups. Join like different Facebook groups. Facebook business owner groups and stuff like that. And you just got to put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Market yourself as much as you can. Sign up with signing groups. sign up with sign-in groups, sign up with sign-in services, you know, make sure your profiles are complete, make sure you're on your P's and Q's with your phone, because I'm telling you, bank serve, I'm telling you, it'll come to your phone. Like, I have my personal phone and I have a business phone, but I have a business phone just because I do other stuff on my business phone besides like being a notary public. So my business phone, all my notifications go to my business phone. So I'm not like, oh, which phone is that? That's my business phone or my personal phone? Like, literally, bank serve. I'm telling y'all, the notification and their notification sound is so unique. Like, as soon as you hear it, honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all, you hear that sound for bank serve, you just gotta hop on it like this. As soon as you hear that, I forget what that sound is, but as soon as you hear that sound, you literally gotta make sure like your calendar and your stuff is up to date, because as soon as you get on there and you hear that sound, I'm telling you, by the time you put your PIN code in that you gotta put in, it could be going like that. So I take jobs from BankServe. Sometimes I even had people call me, and she called me, and then the next day, no, what happened? She called me, I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. I hurried up and called her back. She said she had a sign in for me, but I forgot to ask how did she find me. Now, to be honest with you, who knows? She probably found me from Google Business, Notary Public in my area. Mind you, it was like 10 minutes away from my house. The UPS was like 5 minutes away from the signing, so it just worked out. So as far as saying like, do you think it's worth it? I just think it's more so like how you're going to run and work your business. Like, you know what I mean? Just like with any other business, we got to promote ourselves. You know, promoting yourselves. Like I said, sign up with a whole bunch of sign-in services. I know it sounds repetitive, but maybe even just choose one day where you just sign up to 10 or 15 of them. Like, you know what I mean? But you definitely make sure your profile is complete. When I say complete, I mean complete to the T. Like, everything is in there. Like, you're not missing no check marks, no checks. Some of them don't even put your profiles through. And it also goes by your rating sometimes, but you know, pretty much everybody was getting into Notary Public, right? So that's that on that. So I think her name was Nay. She just commented on my last video. So hey Nay, hey girl. So I'm finally getting to your question. So your question, you had mentioned the $5, like I said earlier in the video. Before this new manual came out, there was talk about the fees changing up to $5, which they're still $2.50 now. So I didn't want to confuse anybody or confuse you as far as when I said the $5. So the fee is, yes, the fee is still the fee is still $2.50 per act, per notarial act, okay? Let's just get that out the way. So the fee is not $5, it's $2.50 still. Like I said in my previous videos, earlier in the video, it was talks that it was going to change to $5, but based off the 2020 version of the manual, it's still $2.50. I'm reading this from page 24 in the manual. So as far as, now you were asking about as far as the $15, it says, number 2 on page 24. For administrating oaths, taking affidavits, taking proofs of a deed, and taking acknowledgments of the guarantors, and the transfer of real estate. So as far as the transfer of real estate, regardless of the number of such services performed in a single transaction, to transfer real estate is $15.50 for like your general notary work per notarial act. But all of this is in the New Jersey Notary Public book. And there's so many other businesses and ways that as far as notary publics can make money that I wasn't aware of until like later on when I really started like getting into it and doing certain things. You can do field inspections. Being a notary public, you can make lucrative money. It just depends on where you want to drive to and where you want to go. Like, you know, it's pretty much apps for everything, right? So I think I got mortgage field inspectors. They had a free program. Sorry, y'all, had to take another call. I just want to finish this video. I swear, any other time my phone doesn't ring. When I pick up the camera, it wants to ring. So back to, I think it was mortgage field inspectors or inspections, I believe it's called. You can take their course, get their certification. They just ask for a donation at the end of the course. And yeah, you're able to sign up with them, and then they send you, I think you gotta do like a little prompt where you have to take pictures. They just want to make sure that you're able to take pictures, and it can be done on your phone. It doesn't have to be a camera. And then yeah, so they send you the job. You got to take pictures of the street, outside the house, like certain side views of the house. And then they pay you. Now, you don't get paid for, I think at first you wasn't getting paid for gas. And then they changed it to where now they give you something towards gas. But you can also see how far it is from your house before you even say, yeah, I'm gonna take it or I'm not gonna take it. So you can do, we already know you could do loan signings. You could do field inspections. Now you could do fingerprints. You would just have to get all the equipment, and yet again, you just have to, for fingerprints and stuff like that, you have to market your business. What else can you do now? Fingerprints. Oh, now you know, now in the state of New Jersey, we can do remote online notary. I was looking into that, but I think New Jersey can only use like certain ones, and I wasn't sure. You know, everything is a fee, so I wasn't sure if that's something that I want to do. But you can, now we can be remote online notaries. So everything, I feel like everything in every business, just because now with everything that happened with the pandemic, everybody is turning into something as far as like becoming their own entrepreneur and own business person, just because the pandemic scared everybody. You know what I mean? We didn't know we was going to have a job. We wasn't going to have a job. We don't want to be in that predicament again. By the grace of God, I work in a hospital also, but I work in there per diem. So, you know, as far as hours, you know, I was never without a job, never without any money or anything like that. Thank you, God, for that. But, you know, it scared us. So we all want to never be in that position where pretty much somebody has our whole life in their hands as far as like finances go, right? So we just have to make sure that we're, you know, marketing our business nonstop, using social media. It might get on people's nerves. It might not get that many likes on your platforms, but somebody gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember I was following her that day. Oh yeah, let me go back to her video. Oh yeah, she does Notary Public. Oh yeah, let me go watch her. Let me reach out to her and see if she could come do something for me. You just gotta promote your business. No, your brand is you. Nobody is going to promote your brand like you're gonna promote your brand. So as far as getting into it, as far as like money goes, I don't know. Some months I made no money. Some months I was on the road where I had like 2 or 3 signings, and you know what I mean? It just all depends. I'm not gonna lie to you, I be watching Mark's YouTube channel, and sometimes he posts up, you know, some of his loan signing agents are like 22, 23 years old, and they're making like 100+ K, 5,000 K a month. And I'm like, you know, different areas are going to be different. That was in LA, you know what I mean? But yeah, it just, I feel like it can be lucrative. It's just, you know, how bad and how hard are you going to go for your business as far as like promoting, letting people know, you know, hey, I'm a Notary Public. If you ever need somebody, like when I was going to title companies, I said, you know, I just called the office one day and I was like, hey, yeah, you know, I'm a Notary Public, and if you guys ever need a Notary Public, you know, you can contact me. And he was like, you know, I went and met with the office manager, had my packet ready, gave him my packet. He was like, well, are you a notary in Philadelphia too? And I was like, no, not yet, but I was considering it. And he was like, oh, okay, because we have another office over there that we could use you at too. So, you know, you just honestly, you honestly just have to put yourself out there, you know what I mean? And that's what every business, though, it can be lucrative. it just depends on like how bad do you want it. Is this notary public? Is that something that you really want to do? Loan signing, is that something that you really want to do? Or is it just a side hustle for you? So side hustles are more so like, yeah, I'm gonna work it when I want to work it. It ain't really that, you know what I mean? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want it to be your business, or you just want it to be a side hustle where you work it when you want to work it? So I think that wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about, just as far as like comments and stuff like that. And I think so I actually do have an Amazon storefront. So I'm going to tag that link in the bottom, and I have like a whole notary section in my Amazon storefront where I have like my stamps. I got I think I got all my supplies honestly from Amazon, down to my notary manual, my notary signature books. I have 2 options there, so I'm going to link that below. If you want to look at those, you can look at those. I got stamps, I got the tabs in there, the finger moistures when you flipping through the pages and things like that. Now, my last point I want to touch on is, don't be scared, y'all. Do not be scared to be like, oh my god, I got my first loan signing. Honestly, some of the title companies send your clients out the documents before you even get there. So sometimes, or this is not their first go around, so you might meet like a lot of investors. They like, or already went through this before, just tell me where to sign. Like, you might have some like that. You might have some that actually have questions because the number is looking different from this one to that one than what they discussed on the phone. Okay, wait, hold on, let's just say you're at the table with your client. Okay, wait, hold on, that number actually looks different than what we discussed with the title company. Okay, if you have any questions. Now, me personally, I'm laughing because my daughter says that all the time. Me personally, when I go to my closings, I write on a note card. I write down how their name should be on their file, how they should be printing their name. Now, if it's, let's just say Christina F. Brown or whatever, it needs to say Christina F. Brown because that's how it is on their file. So if it says Christina F. Brown and they don't usually use the F in their name, then I'm sorry, but today, because these are legal documents, you have to put the F in your name. So I'll write that on a note card. It needs to say Christina F. Brown. I put today's date on there. And I also have another card for their title company, even though they probably already had their title company numbers on them. But I write that down too. If you have any questions, we can take a break for a second. You can call them, get your questions answered, and then we can proceed with the closing. We are not allowed to service any legal advice, answer any questions. We're just there to do the signing. So if they have any questions, oh yeah, if you want us to call your title company, we could call your title company, and I'll go ahead and wait. And then when you have all your questions answered, we can proceed with the signing. And I'm currently sitting there waiting. Okay, she answered all your questions? Yes, she did? Okay. All right, so next page, moving on. This is and we just, you know what I mean? Like, we're not allowed, we're not supposed to explain anything of that nature. So if they have any questions, call your title company and things like that. So that is actually going to wrap up this video. I'm actually so excited for 2023. So I do loan signings, but I'm actually about to transition into real estate myself. So why not, right? It's go hand in hand. Yeah, the market has been crazy and things like that, but people still need houses every day. People are moving from different areas to here. They want to buy a house. So I'm actually going to be doing I actually start class not this week but the following week. So I'm going to be doing like a series, like a week in the life of a real estate student and things like that. So I'm excited for this next journey. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend. And if y'all have any more questions, please place them down below. Don't forget to answer that question for me about like putting together a list. And I might just do an updated list, but it won't be like over 100, y'all. It's not going to be that long of a list, but I will compose of a list if I at least get like 5 or 6 people that said that they're interested in it, if they can't find any in the Facebook groups that they're in. If you can't find a list and you want me to compose a list of sign-up services and sign-up tutor that are actually still active, sign-in services, just let me know. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Can't focus on